you done your homework? I mean, there's a lot more VOD out now than there was, a couple months ago when we were just coming out of Dallas. Teams like Red have been doing their homework. Has Vitality done the same?
I'm actually really interested to see how this breakdown goes. Formal's going to go to the typical snipe spot. Okay, so they're going to go with a more standard setup for Vitality. One player in ruins, one back B, one mid street. Crim knows he's weak in one in middle. Or Formal knows, sorry, he's weak in one in middle.
And he has also been weakened. So back down for a second, but there's the flick. We'll see you later, Risk it.
And that's just a gunfight you can never lose if you're Whalers. GG. Round 1 done, OpTic up 1-0.
That almost felt like some of the hard points there, where it's like all 4 Vitality players just dropped in a matter of seconds. How it went here in Search as well. You get that first snipe, and then what? You count to 5 and the round's over.
Yeah. No, that one. It's actually an interesting setup from OpTic. So we've been seeing more and more that this strategy is the person solo holding A, instead of kind of wrapping back for his team, will begin to push through and look for a kill on Fire Alley or push the back bunker and pin them at B. There, Crim plays right outside that first hard point and then just kind of goes, oh, I'm expected to come up. My teammate died there. Great, I baited out Formal. I'll get my kill anyway and trade it. Interesting to see how certain teams are making adjustments. Scump sniping too.
Yeah, you mentioned that on Hot Mike. He was pulling it out a little bit in the 2K.
I think he had one good map in the 2K and tweeted publicly, I'm the best sniper in the league now.
Yeah, that is the Pro League challenge, and that is the confidence of Scump. But you've got 2 snipers right now, unarted. I mean, I've seen that a lot on Texas, but not very frequently here. I think it's the first time I've actually casted with 2 snipers, to be honest with you. I can think of it off the top of my head.
Yeah, I think it's a confidence thing. Formal whiffing a couple right there, helping Scump's argument that he's the best sniper in the league. There's one.
And this just can't be fun to deal with.
Well,
Scump sniping on one end, Formal on the other.
Listen, it's okay that they're struggling with it right now, right? If you're Vitality, you talk about how rare it is, and they've got it down to a one-on-one. Oh, did he see Crim? I don't think so, and I think Crim might have just spotted him.
Let's find out. Now they know each other's location. Crim gets 1 bullet in, has to back down. That's a tough gunfight to take unless he can get up a little bit closer to cover. But nice play there from Vitality, and they'll tie it up at 1-1. And I think you saw some nice plays from the sniper, but also things can start to fall apart.
Exactly. And the big thing for me is Vitality, instead of kind of losing that round, being caught off by 2 snipers, they win, and now they've got the information. Whoa, OpTic are going with a 2-sniper setup. How can we now answer that? Is it overwhelming a site with smokes and stuns and just getting that first blood?
Do you think we see that again?
Do we see that again?
Yeah, I'm kind of curious.
But for example, that change in a round from OpTic shown off in the first round of the game, and Vitality still won. So now they can react to that and have that in the back of their mind as the map goes on.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a heavy B hit. Xerox is just getting flooded with grenades. I was about to say maybe gets away with his life, but Crim hits him on the cross. Whalers, just get out of there, buddy. Whalers runs. Scump is hunting him.
Does anyone on OpTic have a stun on? I think... No, because I think there was a smoke.
Smoke, and then you saw the 3 nades fly in towards Xerox there at the beginning of the round. It is a 2 versus 2, though, so what looked very scary earlier for Vitality has at least balanced out right now.
1v1. Malls and Scump. Uh-oh, Scump's been spotted.
That grenade may be an issue, but Scump goes for the high ground. Smart play and nice shots there. Wow. That's a good job from Scump. Avoid the grenade, get to the high ground.
One thing I will say, that first blood from Xerox, the reason I asked if anyone on OpTic had a stun is because he was running Airborne Hunker, and obviously a stun there slows him down, doesn't let him reach that mid-ruins. Unfortunately for him, I believe, as you mentioned, there were so many nades coming that he got tagged by one, and he had to wait out a second, and because OpTic didn't hesitate, he got killed before he could reach mid-ruins. His only goal there is to get into mid-ruins as fast as possible. But when he gets zoned out like that, you can see he's just a dead man walking, and that's how OpTic get the first blood.
We'll see if it's a change in defensive setups here. Can we check Scump real quick? Okay, so I believe it still is the 2-sniper setup.
So what's funny right there is Crim...
No, never mind, take it back.
Crim just had to nade his mid lane because they never had anyone in mid-ruins. You saw him go 1 shot right there, and you're wondering, why did he just nade that? Typically, you have someone in mid-ruins like Karma, but because Karma's also running an AR, he doesn't rush there right away. So Crim actually has to expend his nade, worrying about his mid lane being pushed. Nice shot from Scump.
Gets it, and able to back away with his life. Crim at the same time winning one mid-map. Scump's going to reposition right into the bullets of Xerox. Xerox, though.
He's pinned.
1v3, like he said. pinned and
See the push through A?
dead to rights. And this is a very hard well, I was gonna say this is a very hard gunfight to take, but he did back Karma down for a moment.
Okay. There you go. So again, right there, instead of teams wrapping back, you no longer really see this wrap back to the spawn. It's now just an OE and pin them in that back bell area. Think of the gunfights you have to get in if you want to break out of that back bell when you're trapped there. You either need to challenge the top B heady, the mid lane heady, the mid fire tank, or the back bunker heady. Good luck on any of those once you're pinned there.
As soon as you lose the player, whoever's trying to watch flank, whether it's your player playing mid-map, whoever's in that role, once you get in that type of position, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
If no one's watching the backside, it's just a matter of time before eventually you're going to get picked off. Back on with Scump.
Already pressure coming through, and he's been spotted. Malls will have to back up. That was Krim who got the spot, and the player pushing the first hard point.
And Krim, I think, he was in a bit of a battle there with Malls, who was set up on wood. He had to back down. Wasn't sure if he was pushing towards cave. Now he's spotted him, and he's just pinned right now, but almost just comes in and gets 3 clean ones to the head of Malls.
He's got to get down. Yeah, he's 1 bullet.
Well, now he's got a little bit of help here from Karma, though.
Not a single SMG in the OpTic Gaming setup. They still have the smoke from Krim, wondering if they use that to try to smoke off this front cabin door. But they've got to be worried about 2 in the A heady, which is, I think, why they're still keeping themselves kind of spread out amongst the map. Xerox with first blood, though, will completely change the dynamic of this round.
Xerox with 2 big ones. Scump and Formal deleted. Now a tough spot here for Krim and Karma, but can they get it done? They know they have one in the back rock, and Krim able to push forward and pick up 2 kills, but he is traded out. Now, Karma, who was working with him, knows the position of 1, but that's not a gunfight you're ever going to win.
Nice job by Whalers. That's just...
It was Xerox that got it going, though.
You could see the hesitation from OpTic. They spotted 2 already at A. At times, we'll see that cross block the person from middle. But because they already had a player pushed up mid ruins and a player top B, they said, you know what, we've got mid lane watched. We've got your top B push watched. You just help him with any pressure that comes at the A play. That's why the smoke really didn't do much. You know, it helped a little bit, but it bought them time.
Well, if Karma gets to that position, he's not already in cabin. He probably has a kill.
Yep.
Risking getting aggressive up mid-map. Scump, who was first blood in the last round, now gets 2. Karma tacks on a 3rd, and is risking mid-map by himself. Some nice shots there to give him a chance. He would need the ace here. Spots Formal, some nice shots, but he was already tagged up and weak, and he will get cleaned up. Another round there to OpTic Gaming.
Beautiful stuff for OG. Formal. Doesn't get much easier than that. This round does have an FG42, so it's like they're torn right now between these 2 sniper setups, what they want to do.
Well, you know, we talked, I believe when I talked to Seth on Hot Mic just about what they need to improve on, you know, he mentioned S&D and CTF, something they really need to work on. I think that maybe is why you see them trying some different stuff a little bit.
Yep.
Because they've been, well, you saw how rock solid they're feeling at hardpoint right now.
Oh, now they want the snipe. They've sent Scump over here to try to eliminate Malls, as Krim probably called out that he gets aggressive with peeking this heady. That's exactly what Scump is looking for, wondering if Malls plays it differently now, knowing that there could be this threat.
And the big difference, you don't have that second player in cabin. Well, you will now, but kills do go back and forth. There are 2 on defense, but Whalers peeks, and Whalers gets the pick. 2 versus 2, make it a 2 versus 1. It's all going to be on Malls, and he's in cave. He was very close to getting good timing on Krim, but Krim just sneaks away.
So he knows where both players are. That's his silver lining. He knows one just planted B, and he knows that Krim is near this back fire tank somewhere.
But now, time is going to be against him. We'll take a look at the positioning from OpTic. You have 1 at Bell, 1 at U.
Karma should hear him.
Malls has to make a play. Malls makes a play. He wins 1. Karma should have won that gunfight. Now you have 20 seconds, though. Time is against him. Has to go. He has got to go. And Krim holding a very aggressive angle here. Spots him, tags him, finishes him. Another round for OpTic Gaming.
It's the beauty of infantry. Krim peeks on out, and watch him just slowly strafe back to the left back into cover. He's got the extra strafe speed with infantry on. It's the exact goal with the setup. Look, he was literally spraying out of cover. If he doesn't get that kill there, great. The bomb's planted for him. There's 15 seconds left. He doesn't care. He has no intention of staying there and getting gunned.
No, it's a good point, though. I mean, if he has armored on there, doesn't have scope or something, he can't wide peek like that.
Yep.
He's able to be a little bit more aggressive with the angle due to infantry.
And he knows his player has to kind of move quick and sprint forward. Here's this now Vitality. I like this. Look, making a play with smokes, trying to push towards this site. They know there's been a sniper setup, but look at OpTic. They've actually already sent 3 to mid lane. Vitality could be falling into a trap right now with how OpTic Gaming have rotated towards this side.
Karma answers back.
They know it. They know it.
That pushes Vitality out. Look at this, trying to rotate very, very quickly. Does OpTic respond in time?
Because once Karma gets the kill there, Karma's been mid-ruins this entire game. Obviously, OpTic has stacked this site if he's getting a kill at the back ice alley.
And they're not ready. Look at Krim. Krim's looking fire cut. He doesn't realize how quickly they rotated out of that. Great play from Vitality.
Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Bomb will go down. 3 versus 2.
Scump. Can he make a play here with the machine pistol? Spots one. He's gonna back away. Karma does get a kill. So Karma will have a 1 versus 2. Nade comes in. He's eliminated very quickly. And Vitality trying to claw back into this.
Brilliant stuff. No hesitation. Works out for them perfectly right there, Maven. They read the scenario. You saw they sent 4 to A. They wanted an all-out smoke play to happen.
Well, and you said the no hesitation is the big thing. I mean, 5 more seconds go by, Krim's no longer looking at Fire Alley. He's in you looking to make a play, or at least watching the cross to the back. But they got there so quickly, you could just tell by the location. Well, basically the way the arrows were facing on the minimap for OpTic, they were not ready for that at all.
Not at all. So Vitality will stay alive in this game because of it, risking 10 kills on this map with a plant and 2 first bloods. And wait, Whalers had to have. Did Whalers not have armored on?
Unless a second grenade came in, which may have been the case. I mean, they triple naded in the one time before.
Yeah. Just like that, 3 versus 2, OpTic pushing forward. They know Riskin's close. They know Riskin's dead. Maul's all by himself. I think they're just gonna rotate. They know they have time. They've got mid lane already cleared. They know where Maul's is. Here, if you have it set up, Krim will probably, play towards watching this back ice. That's a little bit of an aggressive peek there, pal.
Yeah, we talked about infantry and how he can wide peek. You've already got hard-aimed Mauls there. You won't find many easier kills than that. 1 versus 1, though. Bomb planted for OpTic Gaming. It's on Karma here to try and close out this map, too. It's on Mauls to try and keep them alive in this game, too.
And I think Karma might just be playing around him not going for a defuse of any sort. 23 seconds left. Maul's checking everything. Look, Karma, look at it. Oh, that's so smart. Karma just peeks it at the perfect time. He'll just see if he crosses the site. Now he knows he doesn't have to check until a certain amount of time, and he can see it from this area. Oh my god. There you go. He's got it. GG. OpTic up 2-0.
They dominate the game.